My name is Dr. Madhuriveera Thakur. I stay in Scotland, United Kingdom, with my husband and my two children. I'm a doctor and I work in NHS, National Health Services, which is the major healthcare provider in United Kingdom. I have been following Bapu since last about 12 years now. I just want to say that we, people like us who stay far from Bapu, who are physically far from Bapu, even we feel his care and affection in spite of all the distance. And I feel his care and affection all the time. One such experience I would like to share with you today. It was the night of 24th March 2015. I had a dream. Bapu was there in my dream. Before this, whenever I saw Bapu in my dream, he always had a smile. But this time, when I saw him, his face looked a bit angry, as if he was scolding someone. So I was surprised and I woke up from my sleep. I looked around. My children were sleeping right beside me. My husband Rakesh, he was going to watch World Cup cricket semi-final that night, and the match was at 3 o'clock according to UK time. So he was in the next bedroom, just away from us. He was in the next bedroom and he had slept off just while watching the match. So he was there and I woke up. So I was awake for just 3-4 minutes and the doorbell rang at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was surprised and even a bit worried, thinking who could it be at this hour of time. In UK, you don't go to next door doctor if there is a medical emergency. People just straight away phone ambulance or go to the hospital. So there wasn't a possibility that that could be a patient. So I was worried and I didn't want the person waiting at the door to hear my footsteps. So I just picked up my phone and I called Rakesh on his mobile to tell him that the bell was ringing. While I was still speaking to him, the bell rang again. So we both got up and we went up to the window to see who was at the door. So we peeped from the window and we saw that a police car was standing outside the door and police were actually ringing the bell. Seeing the police, we were a bit relieved. We came down and opened the door. So the police sergeant said that there were 3 thieves in our area that night and they had broken into 3 cars and a house, and our car was one of the 3 cars. I realized that I had left my car unlocked. Although the doors were closed, the car was not locked the night before when I came from hospital. So the thieves had taken advantage of that fact that the car was not unlocked and they entered the car and tried to steal things. So the police sergeant said, have a look inside the car to check what's there and what's gone. So we all walked to the car. I opened the door and I saw the thieves had made a mess. They had searched everything. So the glove compartment, which is beside the steering where we keep CDs and all, that glove compartment, they had made a mess there and they had gone through the car stuff, everything. But our satellite navigation, which is also called GPS or SatNav, which shows us the direction while we are driving, so that equipment was right in front, just there. So I was a bit surprised to see that. Then I looked at the back and my sons have portable DVD players. So 2 portable DVD players which were very new that time. So the portable DVD players were also just there. So the thieves had not taken the SatNav and the portable DVD players. The police sergeant saw that and he was absolutely astonished to see that the thieves had not taken it. I mean, SatNav is something which the thieves absolutely love to steal, because it's something that can be stolen very easily, which can be sold very easily. So it's something that gives them quick cash. Even if you leave the car unlocked in a supermarket, outside a supermarket, or in a car mall parking unlocked for some time, SatNav is something which quickly goes away very quickly. So the police were absolutely surprised. They kept saying again, and he kept saying that almost 3 times they said that. Then another police person came next morning to take fingerprints, and he had absolutely same reaction when he looked at the SatNav and the DVD players. So these useful and precious things were there in the car and the thieves did not take that. I wasn't surprised because as I tell my husband, we devotees of Bapu have a different security system. We always have a printout of Guru Kshetra mantra in our car. This Guru Kshetra mantra has Bapu's photo and Lord Trivikram's photo on top and Guru Kshetra mantra on the rest of the page. So we always have that printout in the car, and we always pray just before starting the car and leaving. Even my 2-year-old son, before leaving the house every morning, he says Ambadnya Bapu. So the car where Bapu's presence is there all the time, how can anything be stolen from there? The police who came to us at night, he also asked us if there was a bottle of wine missing from our car, and I tried to remember, and then I realized that yes, there was a bottle of wine in the dicky or the boot of the car, which was there since ages. My husband and I, we don't drink, so the bottle just stayed in the car for a long time and never reached our home at all. It just stayed there and we completely forgot about it, and the thief had taken just one thing, and that was the bottle of wine. This itself is Bapu's Leela, and I mean I completely believe it anyway. But the same time Bapu was in my dream, and every other time I have seen him with a smile, but this time he made that angry face, and I realized that angry face or that scolding was not for me, but it was surely for the thief who was trying to steal. So it made me realize that Bapu is always there. We were sleeping, but he was awake. He was guarding us. He was guarding our belongings. He made sure that although the thieves came right up to the car, they could not take anything that was precious or that was expensive or that was useful for us. Few months back or few days back, I used to feel very sorry. I used to feel very sad that we stay so far from Bapu, that we don't get to see him every Thursday. We don't get to listen to the discourses every Thursday. So I used to feel really sad. I used to miss that part a lot. But this incident made me realize that when it's your Sadguru and you, nothing at all can come in between you. No distance, no time difference, no borders, no countries, nothing can stop, nothing can come in between. Our Bapu is always there to take care of us. He's always there. Hari Om Ambadnya.